Hey, it's time for Motivation Monday, and we were just talking off screen about leaving a legacy. You know, that's an important thing to do in our lives. And joining us this morning to talk about how do we leave a good legacy is leadership author and expert and public speaker, Pete Blank. Pete, good to see you this morning.
Hey, Mike. Good morning. Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing? I was thinking about this. One of my good friends, Wayne, retired after 50 years yesterday, and he was talking about, how does he want to be remembered? And that got me thinking, what a great topic, for like Monday motivation, because we're going through the whole day-to-day routines every single day, Mike, but we also want to always think about how we want to be remembered as well.
Yeah, because we're working hard to make that dollar, and we know that that's not what it's all about. So what should we focus on, first of all?
Well, first thing I want us to remember is what words are we using every day, because, as we're going through our lives, it's the things that we say that people are going to remember. You can always go back to the Maya Angelou quote about people may forget what you say, but they remember how you made them feel. And while that's true, our words can have a big impact on people, Mike. So I would recommend that we always use positive comments, uplifting comments when we say things to somebody. Always be careful what we're saying around other people. In fact, there was a time a buddy of mine, he had this little bracelet that whenever he complained, he had to take the bracelet off and put it on a different wrist to remind him not to complain so much. So number one, Mike, let's use our words. Let's use our words to motivate and inspire other people.
I wear a similar bracelet, but it's more of a shock collar. But anyway, now, so what about our actions, though?
Well, actions are good too. Sometimes we do things like if high schools are going through a fundraising activity, they may say, buy a brick, and you can leave your name down there. In fact, Epcot had this thing called Leave a Legacy, where you could take your picture and leave it there for people, or you could buy a stone at Disney. So forever they'll remember. And while those are nice things, Mike, people are also going to remember the actions. Do we volunteer? Do we step up when we see somebody struggling? Do we lend them an ear? Do we let people borrow some money? So if we want to really leave a legacy about what nice people we were, it's our words, but it's also going to be our actions as well.
So when we are gone and when folks get up to say a eulogy or whatnot, what is it you want them to say about you? That's important.
Yeah, I mean, Mike, you're right. And, you have to answer that question for yourself. And we all want to think about that because like you started out, we're all in the day-to-day right now. We're all in, I got to get through today. But at the end of the day, death and taxes are the things that are going to happen regardless. What do you want people to say about you? So stop living for the day and think about the impact you're going to make on somebody's life today. One good word, one good action, one good deed. Mike, you can make a difference with something you say on the air today in somebody's life. Isn't that amazing?
That is a good message, Pete. Seriously, that's something we need to take with us every day. Really appreciate that perspective this morning. Pete Blank, motivation expert for Motivation Monday. Thank you so much, buddy.
Love you, buddy. See you soon.
All right.